Coming up on ETV Magazine, our Ike Sports crew is back with humor and facts with their special exclusive report where they hit the lanes to see who was knocking down the pins. Also, they had music, they had special sets, and they had lots of Dr. Seuss thrown into this year's musical, which just finished up last week. And finally, our new segment on Ike Entertainment is coming up, and it deals with what's good on the Idiot Box. All that and more, and it all starts now.
Hello everyone, and welcome to ETV Magazine number 4. I'm Emilio Gutierrez.
And I'm Mitch Lanoy.
First off on today's show, it's back, the show that has everyone talking.
That's right, Ike Sports is back as part of the show. As promised, the guys went down to the lanes to see what was hitting the pins.
Hello and welcome to the first ever Ike Sports exclusive. I'm Trey Trudeau and this is my partner, Champ Kind.
Who am I?
Now here at Ike Sports, we've made it our goal to bring Eisenhower High School the news that people actually care about.
We try to make sports journalism fun and easy for everyone.
We've decided that for this edition of Ike Sports, we'd be a little more serious. For the past couple of weeks, we've been working on a very special story on our very special bowling team. Not very many people understand how challenging this sport actually is.
Follow us over to the lanes to learn more about our bowlers.
Last season, the Tiger Boys came home with the state championship, and the girls missed the finals by just 9 pins. But our team realizes the importance of staying humble after so much success.
When you come off a successful season, to remind them of the past success, but then also to keep them grounded that it doesn't come easy. It comes with hard work and dedication, perseverance, the drive to motivate yourself to do better than you did before, and in hopes that it'll all come together at the right time and the right time of the season.
We try not to keep our heads too big. We usually struggle during the season and then all pull through during regionals, state, league. I think that keeps us better so we don't go into meets thinking that we're the best.
I think a lot of the times they're pretty humble about it because we just know that we have to work really hard to get that way. We don't just expect it out of ourselves. We have to work really hard. It doesn't come easily.
I feel like we handle it pretty well. I mean, we don't get overexcited, but it's not to the point where we seem cocky about winning. So I feel like we're kind of in that happy medium right now.
Every athlete has their own way of getting mentally and physically prepared for a competition.
Well, it's a pretty short season. It's like a month and a half, 2 months, but we try and make the most out of our practices. Some days we'll have just boy practices and just girl practices, or varsity only and JV only. But our coaches help us a lot when we're at practice. They tell us what we need to work on and how we can help fix those things that we need to do better.
We have a lot of practice throughout the week. We practice spares, targeting, lining up, getting ready for what we're about to go into, different patterns.
I don't know that we prepare them any different. I mean, students know that when they are choosing to participate in the bowling program, that it's a serious commitment. It's more than just your casual cosmic outing on a Friday night, but we try to prepare them mentally, physically, and then we put the time in on the lanes to practice and to try to put ourselves in situations so that when they do come around, we'll be prepared for it.
We have practice every day. Sometimes we have meetings where we go in Mr. Stockstill's room after class and we have we talk about the mental game, and we try to focus on different things we need to work on. And then a lot of the times as a team we'll go out and we'll bowl every Thursday. Last year we would go bowl just as a team without coaches and work on things ourselves.
Bowling may not be the first sport that you think of when you're talking about physical sports, but yet there is still a small physical aspect involved with this sport. The players must stay calm and learn how to deal with this physical aspect.
I try and keep tape covering my thumb so I don't get blisters all over my thumb from my bowling ball, but it doesn't really affect us much.
It's not too much of a physical sport, more mental, so the physical aspect really isn't that bad. It's more just trying to get your head in the right place. I actually have a powder bag that I use before every time I go up on the lane, I just roll it around in my hand, try to keep calm, put it away, and go up there.
Every athlete knows that competing multiple times a week is very stressful. Handling this stress is crucial to success.
We handle it fairly well. We have been, kind of practicing and training up for this. So we bowl multiple games a week. So it's really not anything new. I mean, we're all pretty conditioned for it. So.
It's not too bad. It's not like with track or something where you're running. It's bowling, so it's not that hard. But there is some hard things about it, like missing class all the time. But other than that, it's a lot of fun. I think everyone enjoys it.
You're missing class a lot. You got to make up all that work. And then you also got the stress with your team. You got to do your best, make the team better. So there's a lot of stress.
Surprisingly, our team is not known as one of the better squads in 5A.
Honestly, we're not known as one of the better teams, even though we've been winning state runner-up past 7 years. We're always kind of the underdogs. Even though we've been winning, we're still the underdogs.
It doesn't come easy. It's not an automatic. The group of students that we took to the state last year weren't even expected to be there. And it just happened to be that they worked well together. As a team, they bonded well, performed well, and it was evident with the state championship.
Hey guys, I'm Cameron Bradley, the producer of Ike Sports. We work really hard on our show, and we'd love to know what you guys think. Next time you're on Twitter, check out our page. Tweet us what you do or don't like about the show, what you'd like to see on future episodes, or anything else you'd like us to know. We also give the most up-to-date sports information and score updates for games going on that day. Our handle is @IkeSportsNews. Give us a follow. For all of us at Ike Sports, we'll see you next time.
Hey, I remember those books. That's Dr. Seuss, right?
Yeah, I heard that dude, Dr. Seuss, is pretty weird.
Yeah, but certainly came up with some great books with vivid imagery.
Let's go to the stage and see what the drama department has with this year's musical.
There are many challenges the actors face when putting on a show.
Well, one of the biggest challenges I'd say is all the scattered parts that I have throughout the play. I'll have a random line in the middle of some song that just comes out of nowhere. I'll not have a part for the entire song, but I'll just have a random word in the middle of a song, and it's terrible. That's what's destroying me, I think.
This year, the musical definitely showcases lots of different people. Everyone, even the chorus people, are on stage more often. It's definitely a high energy, feel good, kind of makes them have to channel their inner child.
Dedication is a big aspect of life in the theater.
Lots of rehearsal, lots of time, and lots of singing.
It's really hard to maintain theater, job, and school, that whole triangle. It is super, super hard because we come here right after work or right after school, and we go right to work. Well, I do, because I have to leave early, then I'm up till 11 o'clock doing homework, and then I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock, then come to school. It's really, really hard.
There's lots of different aspects in the musical. We have the vocal aspect, which is directed by Miss Bixler. So they do a lot of vocal rehearsal, just learning the music. And then we have the pit orchestra that's conducted by Miss Weber, and they are rehearsing also outside of practice to get ready for that. And then my side is the stage blocking and choreography, and then our stagecraft classes have been working really hard on the sets, which look really awesome. So there's all those different aspects that we have to end up bringing together and combining the last 2 weeks really of rehearsal. Oh, and I'm doing choreography this year instead of hiring choreographers.
For ETV Magazine, I'm Jaden Vansicle.
Hey, Emilio, what are you doing?
Looks like someone has Netflix on one of their computers. Man, I love Netflix.
Welcome to Ike Entertainment's first show of the season. Our show is called Binge Watching. I'm Maddie Diebler.
And I'm Micaiah Schroeder. Sit back, relax, and grab some popcorn. It's time to chill. No, not really. It's time to watch.
Today's topic, it costs $7.99 every month to own. That's right, it's Netflix. Who doesn't have Netflix?
On today's show, we're taking a look at the most popular shows on Netflix, at least according to us. Here are our top 5.
First at number 5, we have Doctor Who.
What made you decide on putting Doctor Who on the list?
Well, I'm kind of a sci-fi nerd in general and stuff. I love Star Wars and I love Star Trek and stuff, and I just love the special effects of this series. Not many people will agree with me, but every single episode has a different weird, crazy alien and stuff, and yeah, the graphics are really cheesy and stuff, but It's not as bad as the first series of Doctor Who, like the really old series.
That's old.
Yeah, those graphics were not the best.
May not be at my best right now.
Dying, Doctor!
Yes. I'm dying.
Anyway, up next at number 4, I'll Be There For You. That was part of the lyrics of a very popular show called Friends.
So what do I do if I don't have any friends?
Well, you can always invite people over when you watch the once very popular show. Generally, like, the writers made it like a really feel-good kind of show, and that's what I like about it. Just like binge watching it, it will make you, like, every episode will make you like feel happy inside.
Hey, Phoebes. Hey, you didn't microwave that, did you? Because it's breast milk and you're not supposed to do that.
Duh, I think I know how to heat breast milk. Okay.
What did you just do?
So didn't each actor get paid $1 million an episode when the show was at its height in popularity? You certainly can buy or rent friends with that kind of money.
Alright, a lot of you might have heard of this next one. At number 3 on our list of popular shows on Netflix, it's Dexter.
Remind me why we chose it again?
Well, it's really good and stuff because it's like all of those cop shows and stuff that are on TV, like all mashed into one good series. And like basically it's about a forensic scientist who he works with the police force, obviously, but he secretly like murders people on the down low. But he only murders the bad guys, like the really bad guys. So he's technically like a hero in disguise, so you're like secretly rooting for him even though what he's doing is really, really bad.
He's like an unsuperpowered Superman.
Everyone else would probably thank me if they knew I was the one who drained him of his life.
Good job in there, Dex. You sliced him up good.
Okay, number 2 on our list is American Horror Story.
So what did you like about American Horror Story?
Well, I like the way that they changed the seasons and they changed the story, but they kept all of the same actors. That kept it interesting. It's definitely a strange show, way up there with Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah, it's really, really weird. The show definitely pushes the boundaries like to the extreme. I've never watched another movie or like TV show, series or anything like this one. It's even, Twilight Zone was pretty weird for its time, but I think that this one is even weirder for our time. But it's just each season, yes. Each season gets like even more weirder and weirder, and I like that. I like the scary part of it and how it's like scary and stuff sometimes, and because I like horror movies and scary movies. So
Twilight Zone was pretty scary too, but
it could be scary too.
Excuse me. You are going to die in there.
Number 1 is what? No drum roll?
Breaking Bad. So, what did you like about Breaking Bad, Maddie?
I loved everything about it. Like, the acting was so good in the series. Like, I love Bryan Cranston and stuff. He was on that one show, Nickelodeon, Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, he was the dad on Malcolm in the Middle. So every time I watch Breaking Bad, I always like think of Malcolm in the Middle for some reason, and that's not at all.
The fatherly figure.
Yeah, that's not at all what he plays in Breaking Bad. But basically, to sum up this whole entire series with one word, it would probably be drugs. Yeah. The series is also just kind of, it's like Dexter. It's very, very gory and stuff in some parts, and so it's not for everyone, but I would recommend this to anyone who loves watching Netflix shows and stuff. It's just a really good show, and I love it. But what did you think about the ending, though?
Ooh, the ending. Let's just say this show might be number 1 on our list, but it's definitely number 1 on worst endings on Netflix.
No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Well, that's it for binge watching. I'm Maddie Diebler.
And I'm Micaiah Schroeder. We hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you have an idea for our next show, bring it into room 225.
See ya.
See ya.
Another homecoming has come and gone. Another king were crowned.
Yeah, it's always fun dressing up for Spirit Week, and there's a topper at the end of the week, a pep rally.
Oh, yeah.
Pep assemblies have been a tradition at most high schools for what seems like forever. The main purpose of pep assemblies is obvious. One big question is, do they achieve the intended goal? Do they fire up today's tech-savvy teens? It probably depends on the person answering the question. For Amber Garcia, the rest of the Spirit Club, and anybody else who worked on this latest pep rally, it certainly looked like teens were having fun. It certainly looked like Tiger Nation had spirit. How about those sophomores?
Hey Mitch, what does beauty mean to you?
Well, beauty could mean whatever you want it to mean. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as the saying goes.
Many counselors would agree that having a positive self-image is a key to battling depression.
Well, our own Emma Brown is back with a commentary on fighting depression.
What I love about myself is being different.
My spontaneous nature, my sense of humor, and my outgoing personality.
I just love being me.
Did you notice the cappuccino's back?
Yeah, there was a little buzz going around about it. Let's head over to Austin Antoldi to see what he's got brewing.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Austin Antoldi and you might remember me from shows like Time to Chill. Down at the lunchroom they have a new cappuccino and it has got people very crazy. And personally, I like coffee, I like cappuccino, I like Mountain Dew, anything with caffeine I like it, but I think some people are just getting really crazy about it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go around and ask people that look like they drink coffee, that look respectable, if they are very crazy about it, if they drink like 5 or 6 cups a day. Let's go, come on, let's go. Hi, what's your name?
Lily McLeod.
How much cups do you drink a day, or is it just a hobby?
Probably drink 1 or 2 a day.
1 or 2 a day, so it's not like an addiction. Are you like crazy about the new cappuccinos down at the lunchroom?
I mean, they're pretty good, yeah.
Have you tried one?
I've had a sip of someone's.
You've had a sip of someone's?
For myself.
Oh, do you want to get one? Do you plan on getting one anytime soon?
Yeah.
Yeah? You should. Well, that student didn't seem too crazy about cappuccino, but she was a coffee drinker. I'm starting to notice that people don't drink it quite so passionately as I thought. Maybe we'll find someone that does. I don't know. Like 5 cups or something? Maybe. Maybe we'll find someone that drinks 5 cups. Come on, let's go interview some more people. How much coffee do you drink a day?
Probably 5 cups.
5 cups? That's not too bad. Hi, what's your name?
Tammy Riesco.
Tammy, do you need to drink a lot of coffee to like get through the day and do your thing?
No, just 1 cup.
So you're not like an intense coffee drinker?
No, I'm not.
Ah.
1 to get me going.
1 to get you going. Have you tried the new cappuccino in the lunchroom, or are you more of just a black coffee kind of person?
No, I have tried it.
You have tried it? What do you think of it?
I like it.
Do you remember when did they have cappuccino before and then they took it away? Do you know why they took it away?
Because it didn't meet the guidelines. It had too many calories.
Too many calories, and so now they found a less calorie solution.
Yes, 40 calories.
40 calories. And it still tastes great.
It does.
It does? Still tastes good? All right, well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
You have a great day.
Well, that's it for number 4. I'm Emilio Gutierrez.
And I'm Mitch Lanoy. For all of us at ETV Magazine and I Like Ike Productions, hang loose, Mother Goose.
Sup?